Hi, I'm Andre Jones, Associate Director of Education at the Philadelphia Young Playwrights. The work you are about to view is a staged reading of one of our many playwrights' works entitled The Art of Mourning. As you experience this work, keep in mind that at the time this was written, the playwright Zoe Palmer was a middle schooler. Also note the care, depth, and nuance of her artistry as a young teen, and there you will discover the power, uniqueness, and specificity of her voice. And now I give you The Art of Mourning by Zoe Palmer.
The Art of Mourning by Zoe Palmer. Scene 1. The whole stage is dark when there's suddenly a loud knock coming from stage right.
The lights on the right half of the stage come on, showing a small dining table and a couch placed behind it. At the dinner table sits Lucas, nose in a book, spine straight, looking proper, exactly the opposite of Serenity, who lounges on the couch, staring at her phone. Who is it?
It's definitely Dad.
What makes you say that?
I can hear his squeaky shoes through the door.
Squeak, 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 squeak. I brought pizza.
Pizza?
They all take seats at the dining table. Dig in, you little gremlins.
Before Serenity can eat the pizza straight from the box, Lucas shoots her a look and grabs the plates for everyone and a fork and knife for himself. Honestly, you think we were raised in a barn? Don't laugh. Where do you think she gets it from?
Julian's phone rings. It's your mother. Hey, honey, you're on speaker. Lucas and Serenity are here.
Hi, Mom. The lights on stage left come up, revealing Margaret sitting in a driver's seat, still in her scrubs, a steering wheel in front of her. Hey guys, I'm on my way home from the hospital.
Dad brought pizza.
That's good.
You say that because you're not the one that's going to be cleaning all the grease.
We're not slobs.
How was school?
Good.
Luke, how was that math quiz you were talking about yesterday?
Good.
And Seren, did you talk to Mrs. Miller about your grade?
Yeah?
I'm almost there. You can tell me all about it when I get there.
Love you.
I love you too.
The right side of the stage goes dark.
Margaret looks at her rearview mirror.
Scene 2. There is a single light illuminating a gravestone center stage. A few moments later, another light shows Julian, Serenity, and Lucas standing in a small clump, staring at the gravestone.
I want Mom. What? Oh, baby, please don't cry. I'm right here. Seren. It's not fair. Seren, I'm right here. Can't you see me? Seren. What's happening? Julian. What's going on?
Mom.
Why can't you see me? No. No. I'm here. I'm right here. No. Don't cry. I'm right here, baby. Baby, I'm right here. No. No, I'm right here. Why can't you see me? Lucas. No, I'm not. I'm not dead. I'm here. I can see you. It's okay. I'm not gone. I'm not. Some ghost.
I know your mother wouldn't want us mourning her life. Margaret Druid would want us to celebrate her memory.
Memory? You're right, Jules. I don't want you mourning me because I'm here. No. Scene 3. Margaret, still wearing the same white dress, but with her hair worn in a different style, sits in front of her gravestone, playing with the ends of her hair, and the gravestone are the only things lit and visible on stage. Until Julian walks on and becomes visible too. In his hands, he holds an intricately designed vase full of flowers. Julian walks towards Margaret's grave and lovingly arranges the flowers and vase at the base of the gravestone. Margaret approaches and looks at them intrigued.
Hey, Meg,
Jules?
do you remember this? I gave you this vase when we had just started dating. There's no way it's been 3 months. Still feels like yesterday.
It feels way longer for me. Where have you been?
Serenity and Lucas are doing fine, by the way. They're back in school. Serenity's got her grades up.
Thank God.
I got a job working at a restaurant. It's only temporary, till I find something more permanent. It's hard, though. The kids rarely get to see me now. And they didn't get to see you a lot before everything happened. I don't want them to end up losing both of their parents. I want to support them, and I don't want them to feel bad, but sometimes I want to be able to feel bad too, you know? It's just so hard. So hard without you.
Julian.
Of course, I'd never tell them that. Only you.
I'm sorry, Jules. I wanted to be there. I always did. It's just that...
It makes me miss being a stay-at-home dad. At least then I could sleep in. But I think I get it now. You always made time for us. No matter how tired you were or how long you had worked that day. I'll always be grateful for that. So anyway, yeah, I guess that's what I came here to say. Goodbye, Meg. God, it's so freezing out here.
Julian's light goes out, and at the same time, Serenity walks on stage carrying a tote bag. It's summer now, so Serenity is wearing clothes for warmer weather. Hey, Mom!
Seren. Margaret sees her and sits in front of her grave, Serenity taking a seat directly across from her.
I bought something spicy, your favorite. Serenity pulls food out from the bag. I'm officially off school now, so I thought I'd celebrate the occasion by coming to say hello.
Is it really summer already?
While Serenity talks, she replaces the now old flowers in the vase with new ones. Lucas is doing well, by the way. I don't understand why he insists on never stopping by here. Oh, and my paintings have improved. Maybe someday I'll follow in your footsteps. I showed my art teacher the piece I'm currently working on, and he liked it, so that's good. And I have this new friend. Her name is Penelope, but I call her Penny, and she's really pretty. And she paints too, so we always hang out and paint together. It's fun.
I've missed you, Seren.
After Serenity eats for a few more moments, her light goes out, and Lucas appears on stage, now 18 years old, about 7 years after Margaret's death. He slowly walks up to her grave, reluctant.
Lucas, I haven't seen you.
Hi. Serenity made me come. She said I should come see you after the news we got yesterday. So, I'm going to Northwestern. Same school you went to.
Really? I
I'm
love it
actually
there.
kind of excited. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I'm proud of you.
It's really far away, so I won't have another opportunity to come here. Guess that's why I agreed to come.
But you'll still be able to visit, won't you?
High school's been okay, I guess. I'm definitely ready to leave. And I suppose I did well. At the very least, my grades are better than Serenity's. I should get back. Getting late.
But Lucas,
So, yeah. It was nice visiting you.
Lucas Druitt. Are you serious? You've got to be kidding me. I've been here for 9 years, waiting for you, stuck here because I couldn't bear to pass on without seeing my family move forward. I couldn't bear to leave you behind without seeing what would become of you. I've sat here for 9 years, bored out of my mind, just waiting for you to come here and give me something. You act like you don't care. But I know you do. So why would you walk away and leave me here? You're gone and I'm not. Don't just stand there and act like none of it matters. It's so dark and it's so cold and I'm all alone. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Everything's changing, but I'm not, and I'm always here, but you don't see me. You're all moving on, and I don't know anything until you visit, until you give me some idea of what's going on in your lives. I miss you so much. I miss my old life. I miss food and sleeping in and hot summer days when you would beg me for ice cream and we would smear it all over our faces. I miss when we would go camping. You and your sister would complain the entire time about the bugs and the lack of showers. But that's gone now. And there's nothing I can do about it. So I will sit here and wait.
Scene 4. There's nothing on stage beside a group of people standing in line. Julian and Margaret are standing next to each other in line. Jeremy stands behind them, looking at his phone. The person ahead of them decided to leave.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
This line is taking forever.
Tell me about it.
The sounds of weird, high-pitched screaming come from off stage. Margaret, but some people call me Meg.
Julian. Some people call me Jules.
So, Jules, what's a grown man like you doing in Disney World?
I could ask you the same question.
I guess I'm just trying to enjoy my 20s. What's the saying? Vivez tant que vous êtes jeune.
Live while you're young. You speak French?
Yeah, and I guess you do too. I lived in Paris for a few years.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah, but it doesn't beat Disney World.
The line suddenly shuffles forward.
Yes, we're moving.
Ugh.
You don't seem very excited.
Well, my friend Jeremy here bet I'd be too chicken to go on the ride.
Oh, well, I'll be damned. The jock is afraid of a kiddie roller coaster,
I'm not a jock.
says the guy wearing the backwards baseball cap.
Hey, give that back.
Not until you admit you're a jock.
Lights go out.
Scene 5. We are back in the present by Margaret's grave, where she is again wearing the same white dress, and the only things illuminated on stage are Margaret herself and her grave. After a few moments of silence, Julian enters from stage right, the same place he entered at the beginning of the play.
Hey, Meg.
Hi, you're here. What's wrong?
I've been feeling really guilty about this lately. I don't know why. You're gone, and you have been for a long time. I should be allowed to move on, right? I should be allowed to be happy.
Of course.
So why can't I let you go? I just feel so bad, and I don't know why.
Julian, why do you feel guilty?
I met someone new. She seems really nice, actually. Your daughter finally convinced me to get on a dating website, get back out there again. Me and her were going to dinner this Friday. I'm really excited. Am I forgetting you if I do this? Is this wrong of me? Would you be upset?
What? Never. This is your life. You need to live it without me. How could you think I'd be upset with you?
If you were right here, right now, you'd probably be angry with me for saying that.
I'm gone, Jules, and I'm not coming back. Margaret steps forward and knocks over the vase of flowers by her grave, breaking it. There is a tense silence while they both stare at it, lasting almost painfully long, until Julian breaks the silence by chuckling. He picks up the flowers that were inside the vase and smiles.
I understand. I get it now. You're gone, and you're not coming back. Thank you for everything.
Treat her right, Julian. The lights fade out for a moment, and when they turn back on, showing the entire stage, Julian is gone and Margaret is sitting on top of her gravestone. Downstage right, 5-year-old Josh is playing with a stick taller than he is, using it as a weapon against an imaginary opponent. Penelope walks on stage, sees her son, and pries the stick out of his hand, replacing it with a much smaller, much safer one. Serenity, a few steps behind her wife, chuckles as she wraps her scarf around Penelope's neck and gives her a peck on the cheek. She walks toward Josh, takes his hand, and leads him to Margaret's grave. Penelope lags behind, giving them space.
Do you know why we're here, Josh?
No.
We're here to meet someone very special.
Who?
Your grandma.
Now the entire family is standing near the grave, and the lights around the rest of the stage dim, so only the area around the center stage is visible. Margaret is in shock, staring at her grandson.
That's a rock.
That rock marks the spot where your grandmother was buried.
So she's dead?
Yes, but that doesn't mean we still can't visit her and tell her stories and make sure that we remember her.
Oh, okay. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, grandson. Margaret goes on her knees so they're eye to eye. She puts her hands on his shoulders, cups his cheeks, runs her hands through his hair. Josh shows no reaction. You're beautiful. You're so old.
I wish I could see her.
I do too. You want to hear a story about her?
Yeah!
Serenity walks up to the gravestone and takes Josh's hand, unintentionally ripping him out of Margaret's arms and pulling him to the ground beside her.
Care to join us, Mrs. Penny Druitt?
Yeah! Come sit with us, Mom. It would be my honor, Mrs. Serenity Druitt.
So, Josh, do you know how my parents met? Well, they met in Disney World.
I love Disney World.
I know you do. My mom and dad were both waiting in line when...
Serenity's voice and the lights on the family start to fade as she speaks until the stage is pitch black and we can no longer hear Serenity speak.
Scene 6. Back in the Druitt house right before Lucas goes to visit his mother for the first time, we see a late teenage Lucas sitting at the same dining table he was sitting at during the very beginning of the show, now reading War and Peace. As time has passed, the dining table has become old and covered in scratches, the couch behind it a little more saggy and peppered with stains, and after a few moments of peaceful silence, Serenity enters from stage left. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Lucas.
Hi.
Looks like somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Sorry I'm not hunky-dory all the time like you are.
Wow, okay. How was your day?
Fine, how was yours?
It was good. I went to visit Mom today. Oh, come on. It's good to talk to her.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I think it's important. Why don't you ever go and see her?
I don't want to.
Why not? You should.
Why do you care?
It's just that you, moved on and pretended that it didn't happen. You act like she was never here instead of acting like she left.
Not everything has to be about her all the time.
I'm not saying it does.
You are. Then just leave me alone. It's fine.
I swear you're just like Dad. Everything's fine.
Just drop it.
Let's imagine she never existed while we swallow our emotions and never move on, even though we act like we have.
I don't act like she never existed.
It's like you don't care.
Of course I care. Of course I care.
Lucas, I get it. We all grieve in different ways.
I think you should leave.
Okay? Okay. I'm sorry.
I am too.
Scene 7. The lights come back on, warm and soft, showing the interior of a simple yet comfortable bedroom center stage. The only things visible are a bed, a nightstand, a desk, and a small area of light surrounding them. The room is well kept, but strewn around the room are signs that this place was once a home, shown in small personal touches. There are a few boxes sitting next to the bed, looking at a place and overflowing with various personal items. The desk is so empty that it appears odd, and one of the few things remaining on the nightstand is an old photo of Margaret. It is clear whoever lives here is packing up and leaving. Julian enters from stage right, looking exhausted after carrying boxes around all day. He looks at the bed and sighs. Right. I still have to pack the sheets. Julian walks to the side of the bed, crouches down to pick up one of the boxes, but pauses when he notices the photo of Margaret. He picks it up. A conflicted look comes across his face. I'm finally leaving, Meg. It sure took me long enough. And I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Janice. I wish you could see it. You would love Janice. She likes spicy food too.
I finally got those dusty books of yours out of the living room. Oh, I'm sorry, am I interrupting your heartfelt goodbye?
Come here.
Serenity embraces him as he presses a kiss onto the top of her head. There's a long moment of comfortable silence while Julian glances around the space.
Wow. This place is really old.
That's what I've been trying to tell you for the past decade. And now you can get out of this stinky old place and move in with Janet.
This house isn't stinky.
I beg to differ. You've been living here. Do you want me to pack that for you?
I've got it. Thanks.
Alright. I'll give you and the light fixtures a moment alone.
After Serenity leaves, he looks around the room again, as if seeing it for the first time. Goodbye, light fixtures. Kissing her photo before he puts it back in. So many memories. Picks up the box he came in for and starts heading out of the room. Out with the old, in with the new.
Scene 8. Sitting downstage right, ladies giggling off the side of the stage, sits Lucas, illuminated by a single warm light. Everything else is in darkness. He passes the space next to him. Hey Josh, come sit.
Josh walks on, now about 13 or 14 years old, and sits near his uncle.
This place is pretty cool, huh?
Why are we here?
I thought it'd be nice to have some time to talk.
So what? Out of the blue, you tell me we're going for a drive, drag me out here, and now you tell me you want to talk? Why? Do you need something from me?
Do I need an excuse to hang out with you?
You've always needed one before.
I bought you something. Lucas picks up a box that was previously in darkness and pulls out a book with a sailboat on the cover. It was your grandmother's. I know how much you love sailing. Well, I certainly have no use for it. So,
Josh takes the book from his hands. Thanks.
Josh, I'm trying, okay? But I can't fix my mistakes if you won't let me.
So now I'm supposed to forgive you and act like we're best friends?
No. Now we're supposed to talk.
What happened with you and Mom?
Me? I had to. I've always been bad with people. I push everyone away like that somehow makes me safer. Like that keeps them from breaking down my walls, you know? And I've done that with you. When you've done nothing to deserve it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix that because I don't want that to happen with us. I want to get to know my nephew.
This is so unlike you. I'm glad you reached out, Uncle Lucas.
Okay?
Okay. Scene 9. Again we see Margaret, who is still wearing white, and her grave, the only things visible on stage. Margaret's movements have grown weary, tired of waiting. There are a few moments of silence until we can hear footsteps approaching from stage right. Suddenly, Lucas is visible now, an old man who has to walk slowly to keep from falling. After seeing him, Margaret doesn't jump for joy or yell, she simply continues to wait, features softening.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, Lucas.
It's been a while. I don't even know why I came.
Why are you here?
No, I do. I've been thinking about Serenity lately. Now that she's gone, I guess that led me back to you. Everything always leads me back to you.
It does?
I'm all alone now. And after spending some time with myself, I realized I've been a jerk to people my whole life. including you. And look where that got me. I can't even remember the sound of your voice or what you look like. I haven't been able to for a long time.
I haven't been able to either.
What have I been doing with my life? I've always pushed people away, and now I'm surprised that it actually worked. What's wrong with me? And now here I am, a grown man, coming to complain about it to his mother. Margaret puts a hand on Lucas's shoulder. He looks at her directly, as if he can see her.
There's nothing wrong with you. You feel everything deeply, and this is a wonderful gift. I love you, Lucas. You're worth loving. Okay?
I guess I'll always be your little baby.